The driver quickly pulled out a spray can. The girl in the passenger seat panicked inside, but didn't dare make a sound. She quietly reached for the car door. The man put on a mask. Her eyes were full of helpless fear. He knocked her out cold in an instant. When she came to, she was locked in a basement. Two other girls were already there, trembling all over, as if they'd been through something terrifying. Just then, the door creaked open. The man stepped in. He brought in a chair and carefully wiped it down with a handkerchief. He clearly had a thing about cleanliness. Then he glanced at the girls and picked one. She fought back hard, struggling to break free. She barely managed to run to her companions. Annie whispered urgently, "You have to pee on yourself." The man grabbed the girl and dragged her into the next room. Moments later, a scream rang out. Then the man stormed out, furious, and threw the girl to the ground. She'd done what Annie told her, wet herself. The girls huddled together and started planning. "There's only one of him," one girl said. "There's three of us, we should be able to take him." But Annie stayed calm. "Did you see how easily he dragged the black girl away? He's strong enough to take all of us." It was clear Annie was the smartest and most composed of them all. One girl looked at her and said, "Please, find a way for us to escape." But Annie shook her head. "Right now, there's no way out." The next day, two girls were pressed up against the door. They called Annie over. "There's a woman outside," one whispered. Peering through a crack, they saw the man talking to a woman. This could be their chance. They shouted for help. The woman turned and walked toward the door. But when the door opened, all three girls froze in shock. The woman in high heels was actually the man in disguise. He mumbled to himself, saying he'd try to convince the other guy to let them go. In that horrifying moment, they realized he had a split personality, and things were about to get even worse.